Hey, Harkin, how you doing? How's the Treasure Survivalist run going? I wasn't able to join the other day, but I saw that you were streaming. Wait. Right. Yes. Okay. Ooh, I was like, wait, no, I didn't raid you last night. I raided Adacash last night. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Also, I should probably close this just in case. Also, I think I'm stable. We'll see. Alright. Sometimes it's hard for me to read times. I'm like, which one's the later one? Okay. Doing well. We made it to chapter 3 just a little while. Did a bit of an early stream today. Oh, nice! That's awesome, friend. Yeah, it's been an interesting weekend. What did I even do? So I know I finished the Monster Crown review yesterday. I got it all up and ready. It's not live yet on YouTube. I'm gonna wait, just because I sent it to a couple people to get some feedback on, like, am I too loud? Is the editing shit? You know, is there any big glaring issues? And then, yeah, I was all day yesterday, pretty much. And then I did some underground digging in Brilliant Diamond, because I'm still... I think I'm like 12 days, 13 days into the 100-day challenge that I gave myself. So I started on the 5th, so today's the 17th, so 12 days technically. So that's been going well as well. I've been having fun with that. 100 days is a bit much, but you know, we'll be fine. But how are you liking Bravely Default so far? Which means if you just started chapter... oh yeah, you just started chapter 3! Wait. I'm getting my chapters confused. Chapter 1. Does that mean you finished the Wiswald area? Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you love it. So, to recap where we left off here, you did. Okay. Awesome. You're in for a fun time, then. The next section I think you're going to is, I think, one of my favorites. Mainly for the jobs, but I won't go much further than that because if there's jobs in a game, I'm a big fan for it, like, full stop. Like, if I can have, like, Final Fantasy Tactics jobs, or even just Bravely Default jobs, or just any job class system, I'm excited, which is why I'm so looking forward to Final Fantasy X-2. Rhyme Doll, yes! Okay. So, you're gonna get some fun stuff. I will try to be there because Rhyme Doll is like my favorite section. Mainly because I'm a frigid bitch. I like snow sections, so I'm a sucker for that. But I distract myself easily. So the last time we played this was literally a week ago. We solved out Mr. Moopy's magical maze quest and sold it for 3K, so we made money. But we have 2 more problems to solve in different parts of the arcade. It's a pleasure to have you, absolutely. And I hope you've had a good weekend. You know, I hope you're ready for Monday. I don't think you work weekends, but I might be wrong. Well, that was odd. Initially, I was all like, Dad bod, woo! But as we kept talking, well, I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait and see with the guy. Let's see, what do I handle next? Well, someone cursing up a storm at the Fist of Discomfort, the game right in front of me, so let's go. There's a lot of shouting coming from the center of the arcade where the Fist of Discomfort is being played. The Fist of Discomfort. It's just a singular fist. I remember Iris telling me about it earlier today while I was bored to death at the ticket desk. I had a most wonderful weekend for sure, and it was actually off all weekend, which was nice for sure. Oh, that's awesome! So do you normally have weekends off then? Or not? Do you normally not have weekends off then? Or is it hit and miss, depending on seasons and weekends and months and stuff like that? Fist of Discomfort, or FOD, is one of the more popular games in the esports circuit. It's been a staple of the scene for over 6 years. One year, Team Wicked Prodigies took on the Unreal and came back to win in the dying seconds of a tiebreaker match to take home a record $5 million prize pot. That's a lot of moolah. And how? I alternate, actually. Normally my schedule is set, but every other week I work a Saturday as well. Okay, that's not too bad then. Okay, so how does it work? It's a hybrid of a real-time strategy and button mash brawling. Fight your way down the top and bottom lanes, clearing waves of ninjas to finally topple the enemy dojo. But that's the action part. The strategy part involves using special abilities, purchased items, and ninja summons. FOD is sheer elegance in its simplicity, the way different game systems interweave to form one masterpiece of esports perfection. So, summon good ninjas, punch bad ninjas, smash dojo? I'd say boiling down a rich game of action and strategy played the world over by top gamers in such a way is a bit degrading, but sure, okay. All of which is super interesting stuff, but right now, all I care about is dealing with a loudmouth currently playing the game. The closer I get, the louder the yelling gets. Most of these words are that.
What the f?
Here we go. Here we go. Nope, those are definitely all words my mother would disapprove of. You've got to be fucking me. Shitting me. It's probably shitting me. There's no fucking way that's even plausible. Those hitboxes don't even fucking connect. Fuck this game. Fuck it all night long. Get wrecked. Rando Calrissian? Sure. Oh, this is far from over, scrub. I saved up a little something extra special for you. I've been baiting you into attacking my sensei, which you fell for. Hard. Oh hey, did I forget to mention that I bought an extra ultimate technique scroll for my dojo? Whoops, my bee. Oh wait, what? You haven't been farming. How could? XP share technique with creep waves. Take this. 5-fold fucking explosive deathclaw technique. What? How did you defeat me? No! Alright, I might turn the volume down. Or, can I do this? Hold on. We just go, boom. Music, I might turn the sound volume down for a bit. We'll see. I might, like, drop it. The music, I think, is fine. I want the voice volume higher. And I want all of them, so we might leave it there.
Oh, GG.
GG.
No one can defeat me.
Oh, I guess I should
Queen Bee.
put it on just on auto so I don't have to keep clicking. My dry eyes painfully blinking makes me realize I've been standing here watching intently during that whole exchange. Ooh, not doing your job. I'm gonna get fired already. I'm not 100% sure what just happened, but that didn't matter. I was completely sucked in. Couldn't tear my eyes away. That's me watching people play video games. I'm just sitting there like, what? I had responsibilities? It was like watching a train wreck. Okay. I mean, if the train was the arcade game and the wreck was that guy's face. Fair enough. There we go. I like the metaphor now.
Hey, kid. What are you staring at?
I work
seen
here.
A champion of my caliber before?
Oh, hi, Queen Bee. I wouldn't say that. Oh, I work here? Seeing as I don't even know how to begin to start even consider how to respond to her question, I opt to take a moment and collect my thoughts. Me in front of anybody who's hot, just like, I don't know how to talk. English? Not my language. What do I do? Hello? From what I've gathered, she goes by Queen Bee. That jacket she's wearing identifies her as a member of L7 Gaming, an arcade esports team. The jacket, L7. Got it, it's a square. And she's the most direct, fierce person I've met all day. She is the Step On Me Queen. Not saying a lot, considering who I've run into so far. True. Oh, speaking of Step On Me, Mommy, talk about a dominating personality. I feel the urge to kneel and submit. She'd be fun to hang around, no doubt, or why so rude, though? What a sore winner. No, I'm just gonna be like, she'd be fun to hang around with. With that level of excitement always gushing out, I can only imagine how much enjoyment she gets out of life. She does, you know, live life to the fullest. Thirsty, right? What can I say? People love winning, and it seems like she wins a lot. At least between bursts of, what did Iris call it? Saltiness? Yeah.
Hey, don't just stand there all weird and quiet like. It's creepy.
Yeah, that's me, the quiet one. She snaps her fingers to grab my attention. I'm just like standing there, head empty, no thoughts. My two brain cells are just not done.
Quarter up or not?
Language. Miss, this is an arcade.
Think you can best the hottest rising star of L7?
Probably not, because I don't even know what the game is. From what I've seen, I know I couldn't best a scrub, let alone a professionally competitive player of this game. Me trying to competitively fight Pokemon with my mono grass type. Nope, I'm good. No, thank you. I don't want that. Plus, I'm not sure I'm allowed to play games while I'm working. I'm kind of new here, so I think that's a no-no.
You work here?
Yes, I don't have a name tag, I know. So I enforce arcade law within this noble funplex. Yes, me, and what's your job? Hassling me? I'm gonna go, I'm actually pretending to work here. Shh. Oh, it's all just a front. It's all just a front. I wander around the floor to, you know, pick up the drop tickets in hopes of getting one of those giant stuffed flamingos behind the prize counter. Maybe. We'll see. I know, right? If I was good at those ticket games as I am at FOD, I'd have like a flock of giant pink flamingos. Oh, she likes it. She likes humor. She's so fun. Maybe I'd even give you one. Ooh, already flirting? Maybe. Well, I'll take the maybe. Thank you.
They haven't given you a name tag yet. How am I supposed to know who you are?
I just got hired today. It's kind of last minute, you know. I think it was actually a weird tactic to have me introduce myself to her. I'll take it. You know? Sure. My name's Shirata. Hi. I did technically just start working here 6 hours ago. Might take them time to issue me a name tag. The printer's on the fritz. I don't know. Just some excuse. Just whatever. Maybe they need to send a carrier pigeon to an ancient monastery where name tags are forged in a vast clay oven. Just small things, you know. They'll take a week to get it to here. Nah, Gavin's just slacking big time. Oh, you know Gavin. I'll talk to that silly boy for you. Make sure you get some proper respect. Thank you, Queen Bee. Taking me under your wing and all. Look at us go. No problems. We gamers gotta stick together. Hell yeah.
I'm
Hell
Queen
yeah.
Bee, by the way. Aggro style FOD lane pusher specialist for L7 Gaming.
Aggro style, okay. I figured that when you put your arms over your head, cheered, and shouted, "No one can defeat me, Queen Bee." It rhymes a little bit. Let's go.
Hey, I do not sound like that.
I'm not good at impressions, ma'am. I'm just...
Maybe a little.
Well, thank you. I'm just trying my best here. Anyway, I'm one of the regulars here, around here, besides Pear and Teo. You mean Perry? You call him Pear? So you'll be seeing a lot of me in the future. That's fine. I like seeing a lot of you. Let's hope you last longer than the last guy. Oh, you mean the nephew or whatever? The grandson? Grandson. Oh, great. Now she's even making my job into a competition. That's all she knows. I hope there isn't a betting pool, too. You know, betting for my demise. You look like a smart kid. You've seen one of my many streams on the internet, right? Maybe? Depends. What's your tag? Handle? Handle. Nope. I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
Whoa.
Really? Have you been living under a rock for the past decade? I mean, me? Yes. That is correct. If you consider a small yet formidable apartment a rock, then yes. I also don't have internet. Oh, you sweet child. Okay. You are so innocent and pure. Come on, let me show you the path to darkness that is the internet. Sure. I'd like to learn more, or nope, or will it hurt or traumatize me? Let's just go sure. Well, it is part of my job to know all things about games here, you know? Specifically arcade cabinets, but sure. And if Queen Bee is going to give me some insight on the culture around this game, I should take advantage of that. Lead me farther into the dark abyss, my mistress. Oh, we're flirting back already. Oh, yeah. We're just ranking up these points with everybody. Queen Bee grabs my arm and pulls me closer to the Fist of Discomfort cabinet. Upon further inspection, I see the whole haphazard pile of tech she's rigged up. You can't just plug one of these cabs into the internet, so I use a number of clip-on webcams and mics and stuff. Oh, okay. Got your own little setup. Let's go, streamer friend. That webcam there, it broadcasts to my own personal PC back home, which then streams matches live to all my fans. The chat room appears on my phone. Wow, that's a complicated setup. What happens if your PC at home has an issue? It costs a bit to put everything together, and it takes like half an hour to rig up and test each morning, but after doing this here for a couple years, it's easy peasy. Oh, good for you. Aside from Naomi grinding her teeth on my clip-on cameras, damaging the paint job, I mean. Anyway, I prefer to stream from the Funplex than from home. I guess that is different, you know. There's so much to miss out on by sitting on your own lonesome with a console version of FFOD. The crowds, the wicked trash talk, the community, the rampant language issues. Wait, are you broadcasting live right now? Are we live right now?
Nope, no way.
Ah, no, that was part of my warm-up match. Also, again, swearing, ma'am. I got a pretty big tournament coming up, so I try to get as much practice in as possible. Okay. Even if it is with a bunch of fodder. Okay. Yeah. As in fodder, as in, you know, like, chum. Lunch meat. I get it. Scrubs. We don't like no scrubs here. Losers. Like TLC says, no scrubs. I got the idea, yes. Queen Bee sees something out of the corner of her eye and glances around the arcade floor. She gives a nod to someone hanging near the Street Fighter cabinet. Okay. Ah, my crew is starting to trickle in. Oh, hello. We should be starting team practice soon. Only on 2 cabinets, though? Oh, wait. What time is it? I don't know. At the tone, the time will be 2:25 p.m. Eastern. Are we on the East Coast? Beep, beep. Oh, thanks, Iris.
What the?
Ah, shit, I gotta go live in 5 minutes. Are we not gonna address the language issue? Listen, kid, it's been swell. We'll chat later, right? I need to talk to you about the language real quick. Sure. Oh, thank you. One thing, can you keep the swearing down at least a little? Like, there are children here, I'm assuming. Maybe they're in school. Yeah, thank you. We got kids around here. I don't want you to get in trouble with Gavin. Well, I mean, if he knows her already, so I think it'll be fine. Him? Meh. But for you, I'll keep it to a PG-13 rating. I mean, thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, there are some butts out there that I need to kick. Well, have fun, Queen Bee. Kick all the butts for us. Bye. With a wave and a twirl, she completely abandons me and returns to her Fist of Discomfort game. Good old Fist of Discomfort. It's different connotation when you're gay. Queen Bee fires up her broadcast rig and the shouting and milder swearing starts up again. I should probably get out here before I accidentally end up on the stream. I mean, do you not want to be famous, me? Be famous, try to be on the stream. A passion seems to run deep in this arcade. Everybody's spirit burning with passion for, well, various things, but hey, passion's passion. She seems to like me, which will make my job easier in the long run. There's a huge FOD community in this arcade, despite being a tiny strip mall joint. Good to know. Well, let's see what to handle next. Well, considering there's only one left, a loud crowd near the Showtime stage. In the distance, I see a number of people gathering, which is surprising since the first half of my shift was complete and utter solitude. Oh, well, I mean, I guess it is the afternoon now, you know. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to see that people do come to the arcade, but that's quite the crowd that's assembling. I'm guessing it's blocking a fire exit or something? Like, larger than Queen Bee's team was. Rowdier too. This has to be something against the fire code or safety protocol or something, right? I don't know, is there an exit nearby? Speaking as a citizen that enjoys living, having an escape route in case of emergency is necessary. Oh, so they are blocking a fire escape. Okay. I didn't know. Time to clear the way and pave my own path of safety? Yeah. Ooh, scene change. As I approach, I see flashing neon lights accompanied by upbeat Europop drifts. Ooh, Europop, so good. It's an auditory flashback right to 1980X. Okay. I can't help but nod my head to the beat. Heck yeah, we love a DDR knockoff. A pulsating mass of people have surrounded the Showtime stage, cheering on the current player. Okay. The game itself takes up a whole corner of the arcade, requiring a fair amount of space to actually play. I mean, it is a DDR stage, so yeah, there's a lot. Showtime stage is an ultra-modern arcade smash hit. Yeah, I mean, it's DDR. We love DDR. It uses motion tracking sensors hidden behind the colored spotlights to check dance pose accuracy and score your sweet moves. Oh, okay. It's pure dance fever. Can you catch the fever, Shirada? I don't know. Is it a fever I can sweat out, though? I had my dance fever shots at the doctor's office earlier this season. My dance card is kind of sitting there dusty. As the dance ends, one of the players hops down from the stage and immediately starts talking to a young man leaning up against the back wall. Ooh, hello. Did you see that, Teo? I got my first double A on Stop the Beat. Oof. You are dressed impeccably, friend.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Teo. Hello. Remember the last month where you couldn't even pass that song? Oh, you're improving. Good for you. Totes impressive. You say totes. I mean, I say totes, but I say it ironically. I'm going to keep practicing and one day maybe even surpass you. Hey, I hope you do. And when you do, you can be the one who brings in new dancers and teaches them how to play. Like, are you thinking about getting retired, Teo? You're like in your 20s. As the next song starts, my eyes shift from their conversation to observe the gyration and intricate limb movements coming from the Showtime stage. Why do they keep adding the before the video game? I feel my head bobbing and my foot tapping. Sharada, you were at work. Hey, it's a really catchy song. Can you blame me? I am blaming you. You're at work. I'm really getting into it when, I feel a hand on my shoulder. Hello?
Care to dance?
Ooh, how about you? Want to take the spotlight? I can't. I'm working. Ooh. Sure, I can learn as I go. Let's dance. What, in public? I think not. A dance with a hottie like you? Absolutely. Let's just go that one. I can feel my cheeks flush lightly. Ooh. A cute boy just asked me to dance with him. Hell yeah. Granted, it's for an imported arcade dancing game rather than junior prom, but I can relive my prom days. You know, to Butterfly by, Soccer, I believe? My heart skips a beat before I find enough composure to respond. What? Me? Really?
Hello.
You and only you. How could I resist to ask such a guy as yourself? Teo, fucking be still my heart. You caught my eye the moment you walked over. Teo.
Hey, wait. You're new here, right?
Yes, and you're making my heart beat out of my chest. Yes, very new.
Teo. But everyone here just calls me Teo.
Hello, Teo. Can you stop flirting? Because my heart's gonna fucking beat out of my chest. Teo's the best. Greatest guy here. Boogie Woogie Rando. Wallflower Rando. He's sort of like our leader. Yeah?
Oh, please. I'm nothing, really.
Is this a cult? You're our leader? Okay, Teo. Okay.
Nothing as special as you.
Stop it, Teo.
I just like to show newbies the ropes and teach them how to play. Our community is small, but we're all super close.
How close are we talking?
I think you'd be a perfect addition to our gang.
Gang? I thought it was a cult.
So, what do you say? Play our silly dancing game?
Is that the introductory stage? Sure. Teo outstretches his arms to me, waiting for my hand to grab his. I would love to. I will make a fool of myself. I gotta politely decline. The offer is so hard to refuse, especially from a handsome guy like him. I'm working, though. Me, pay attention. But I can't imagine being up there, dancing in front of a huge crowd. That's not my hesitation. My hesitation is like, I don't want to get fired. Maybe I'll have to play this multiple times to ensure I don't completely humiliate myself. But, like, again, you're working, dude. I'll give it a try eventually, after I sort out the basic steps. I don't want to, like, slow you guys down. I can always give you some private lessons if you desire. Teo is such a fucking flirt. I love him. Teo is such a smooth talker that my mind starts to wander. Ooh, where's it wandering to? His hand on my hip. Us swaying to the music. Ooh. But I'm abruptly brought back from my fantasy by the realization that I am at work. I'm on the clock right now. I really shouldn't. Also, I can't. I'm the new floor attendant. Sharada, hello. Really? But I haven't seen you around here at all. What happened to the other guy? The grandson? He was actually pretty good at Showtime stage, now that I think about it. Well, it's probably because he was playing instead of doing his job, but whatever. He's out, I'm in. It's currently year 0 of the floor attendant Sharada regime. Hello. Welcome to year 0.
Hello there.
Well, it's an honor to meet you. Well, hello there indeed. I hope we get to know each other well. Stop flirting, Teo. Indeed. I love him. I love all the guys in this game. For someone that loves Showtime stage as much as you do, I haven't actually seen you play yet. Mainly because True, most of the time during these meetups, I tend to let everyone else play. Oh, that's nice. Give them tips and, coach them. I go around making sure everyone is happy and having a blast. Aww, that's so nice. But what about you and your feelings? Sensible. Teo shrugs. My happiness comes from making other people happy. That's all I need in life. which is all well and good, but I still need to deal with this crowd. How to best handle it? Just ask Teo. Hey, want to film a workplace safety video? Good. We can start by getting to know workplace safety together. I don't think it's going to go over well. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you've got to break up the band. You're blocking the fire exit, I think. Unless you want to film one of those retro 1960X public service announcement videos where someone loses a leg dancing off the stage and into the crowd. Okay.
Well...
Oh, yeah. Guess we're kind of overdoing a little. Shaking hands with danger and all. Ooh. He's sensible. He gets it. Hey, when the heat is on and the lights are shining, these things happen. We get a big crowd and they just kind of stand around. I'll take care of it. Luckily, the song that was being played just finished. Ooh, perfect timing. Teo jumps up on the stage and cups his hand over his mouth. Oh, public announcements? Oh, no. Hey, listen. Alright, Navi. We need to keep the area to the left of the stage clear. Oh, is that where the fire exit is? A complaining rando? Can I backhand this rando? Wallflower rando. I like my spot. Hey now, you know the deal. We all have to be cool about fire safety. It's Shirada's first day, so let's show him some respect. I mean, he's asking nicely. I could be like, just screaming at you guys. I see everyone turn around and glare at me. Me! Yay! I love public confrontation. Great, now I'm gonna be known as the party pooper. That's me. Stick in the mud Ryan. Or Shirada, I guess. I guess I've had worse reputations in my lifetime. Yeah, that's true. Like that one time I had to close the pool because of that dirty bandage floating in the water. No one would talk to me for a week. Oof. Gross. Yeah, band-aids do not belong in water. Hey, don't disappoint me, crew. Shada's just doing his job, making sure everyone's gonna get out of here alive if a fire breaks out with all these electronics. Reluctantly, the crowd reshuffles in a semi-orderly fashion. As everyone settles into a safer way of watching the game, Teo jumps back down and comes back to me. Yay. Better? Yes, I guess. I nod, genuinely impressed with how Teo can capture his community's attention. They listen to him and have the utmost respect for him. Well, he's a good cult leader. Thank you. Yeah, actually, much better.
Didn't mean to cause any trouble. Sometimes we just get so caught up in the game, you know? Of course you know.
What if I wasn't even a gamer and everyone's just assuming that I play video games?
You should still join us later. Maybe when your shift's over.
Also, I don't even know when my shift is, because unless my shift ends at closing time, that doesn't line up correctly. As long as that dancing is within the law, carry on. Officer Shirada has spoken. I love jokes. I start to walk away, ready for my next venture, when I remember something I should do. I don't know, give him my number? I turn back to Teo. Ooh, what are we gonna do? Hey, thanks?
No problem.
God, stop winking! You're so cute. Well, I feel nice and accomplished. Hell yeah, we did our job! I was able to uphold the safety of the arcade and make a new friend. Well, technically you have 3 new friends, but sure, focus on Teo. I say that's pretty good for my first day. Even Gavin's gotta be impressed, right? Hopefully? With that business sorted out, it's time to leave Showtime stage. The arcade is now at peace. My work here is done. We wrangled the arcade. Well, actually, we're a few hours from closing time, so my work here isn't quite done, but, you know, how late is this open? Because it's got to be, like, in the afternoon. I'm so at peace, in fact, that I don't even notice the underboss of the arcade sliding up behind me. Why is he sliding up behind me?
Good day.
Not a bad day, not a bad first day so far. I've been keeping tabs on you. Well, others have been, and they've been texting me. Do I have a shadow? Big Brother's always watching? You know, you should consider getting a proper group chat app going. I got a crappy phone plan. My texts aren't free. Valid point. I'll look into that. Okay.
Impressive.
I'm impressed with how you handled yourself. I think you're gonna work out just fine. Do I get the job then? I mean, Francine already hired me, so that'll be awkward. Anyway, I've prepared your paperwork. If you'd like to go sign it and make this working relationship a bit more above board. But can I get under your board, though?
Yeah.
So you're saying... Please tell me you're saying... I mean, I fed you and everything. Are you bribing me with food, Naomi? Because that will work. Francine hasn't fired him yet, right? Why would I get fired already? An adorable nightmare joins the impromptu staff gathering. Hi, Ashley. God, that's terrifying. Shada's off to a great start. Here's to your first day, followed by many more. Oh, thanks, Ashley. Don't you two have jobs to attend to? Just ordered a replacement power supply for Robotron. Nothing left to do for the day. Okay. Not many kids around for me to entertain, so we're just going to have a staff meeting in the middle of the floor. Why not? Finally, a quiet moment. My dream job has been going a mile a minute since I got here. Well, all jobs do, for the most part. Is this my dream job? I told Francine I wasn't sure why I was here, but that I was willing to try and find out for myself. It'd be silly to think I'd find my purpose after a single day, but on the whole, that day's been pretty decent. I mean, it's a better job than, like, office work. I'm starting to get along with my coworkers, I'm helping out people with their problems. What more could I want? I don't know. A livable wage? What more could I want? Well, I don't know. Not yet, but I'll find out. One day. We've only got a few hours till closing, and it's nice and quiet. How about we game a bit? Is that allowed? Speak for yourself. I still got paperwork to handle. Yeah, my paperwork, I'm sorry. Oh, come on. Don't act like you don't game. Irrelevant. I know your dirty little secret. Naomi and Gavin being on at odds is hilarious. What? Naomi, you sneak in each early to play pinball. You're a pinball wizard. Gavin's a pinball wizard? Ah, well, what of it? I bring order to chaos. Pinball is the very expression of that art form. Oh, I guess you could say that. You know what we should do? Impromptu pinball tourney. The girls are giggling and I'm finding myself smiling right alongside them. All in all, not a bad way to end my first day. Hell yeah. Not a bad way to end my first day. Indeed.
By the way, I've booked a birthday party for this afternoon.
A few hours? I thought this was the end of the day. What? Huh? What? The looks of confusion and outright terror on their faces, all after dying off immediately, are vaguely concerning to me. It's already like 2:30.
Sorry, I meant to tell you, dears, but I plumb forgot.
It's just a birthday party. Birthday party? How old are the kids, may I ask? It's her 5th birthday! Oh, to be young again. The music. 5-year-olds? Naomi starts pulling at her hair, eyes wide and trembling. Uh-oh, this is bad. Throwing ski balls overhand into the glass, jumping up and down on the pinball machines, putting chewing gum into the coin slots. Oh no. Pulling at my costume, tearing off pieces of it. Naomi, Ashley, keep it together. We've survived kids' birthday parties before. Doom, the end is nigh.
I'd hate to get in the way of all the fun. Yep, it's time for my afternoon nap anyway.
Bye, Francine. Thanks for dropping the bomb and leaving.
Yes.
Bye. Right, battle stations, everyone. I'll take tick desk so I can oversee operations. Ashley, greet the kids. Naomi, watch for hardware damage. What am I supposed to do? Shada, roaming duty. Look for trouble. Do what you can. Prepare yourselves. Oh, fuck. They are coming. Like an oncoming tidal wave, the rumble is felt before it is seen. Parents pulling into the parking lot, minivans disgorging kindergartners, and suddenly... an explosion of small humans rushes the doors, bursting into the arcade before scattering every which way. Oh, good lord. The chaos. Even before any of them can get tokens, they're grabbing at joysticks, mashing buttons, eager to get their game on or even to pretend that they're playing. Oh, rough. The crew assembles battle stations, Naomi by the fragile pinball machines, Ashley near the door trying to distract the incoming kids to greet them. Oh. Yay. Gavin, armed with pre-stacked $10 rolls of tokens, quickly exchanges them with the adults, beats waiting in line at the change machines. Good point. Good point. As for the pro gamers, well, Queen Bee and Teo's friends bolt for the exit, abandoning them. Keen on getting out ahead of the surge of kitties, I guess. I mean, fair. Also, Queen Bee was just doing practice for the Fist of Discomfort thing. That's all very well and good, but I have no idea where I'm supposed to be. Roam the floor, he says. Roaming duty, Gavin said. Look for trouble, Gavin said. I mean, I was doing that before, but now the chaos is multiplied. Oh no. Well, I have to do something, right? For a few minutes, I'm like a pinball being bounced around, or like that frog trying to cross a highway of traffic. Both. I'm just flailing around. Eventually, I spot 3 possible problems on the rise, and Shirata, professional floor attendant, is ready to attend them. Cool. What are they? Which one of these should I tackle first, though? I may not be the one able to deal with them all in time. Okay. Ooh. 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 Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for Percy and Gavin because, yeah. I weave my way through waves of children towards the skee ball machines. One little girl sitting at the end of the skee ball ramp, crying, no parent in sight to settle her, so the task falls to me. Great. I'm guessing I should be more cautious about this sort of thing, well, with the lawsuit happy parents lurking over by the vending machines ignoring their kids, but well, the parents aren't going to get involved, so I got to figure out what the problem is. I guess. Floor attendant Shirata decided to take the case, all the same. Hey, my name's Shirata, and I work here at the arcade. What's wrong? Can I help? We should really have a name tag, even if it's a fake one. Her sobbing pauses as she looks up at me.
I lost my tickets. Someone stole them from me.
Aw.
I played and won a bunch of them, but then I put them down and I was talking to a friend, and now they're gone.
Aw. I glance around, but in a sea of kids, it's impossible to tell who the thief culprit could be. Rough.
I don't even have any more tokens to play with. I spent them all at skee ball and my tickets are all gone now.
Well, easy. We'll figure this out somehow. Although I've got no clue where to even start, to be honest. Stolen tickets? Anyone can have them. Maybe there was a witness to the crime? Percy would have had a good view of the Redemption game area, based on where Moopy's positioned. He would have had a better thing on the skee ball. Gavin has the ticket desk, a veritable crow's nest for the whole arcade. He could have spotted something. Or I could just bend the rules and solve this directly. Well, let's see. Maybe Percy saw something. I could deal with this quietly, and if he can identify the culprit. Okay, don't worry. I'll get your tickets back, one way or another. Really, Mr. Shirata? As long as you don't call me Mr. Wait right here. I'll be back in a jiff. I walk up to Percy, tapping him on the shoulder to get his attention. Hello? Sorry to interrupt, but that girl in pink over there, someone stole her tickets. I was hoping you might have seen something. Oh, probably not. He frowns a little, looking slightly embarrassed. Can't say that I have.
Wow.
Sorry, love. I've been pretty deep into this run. Wasn't exactly paying attention. Ah, damn. Poor girl. A ruffian's absconded with her tickets, you say? Yeah, well, I can't exactly expect you to babysit. I'll just go check with Gavin. Sorry, Percy. Now, no need for that. This obstacle can be removed rather easily, and perhaps an object lesson as well. An object lesson? He steps away, letting his extra lives croak one by one. Something more importantly has clearly captured his attention. How many extra lives does he have?
Hello.
Hello, my name's Percy. You say you need tickets? Hey, Uncle Bandit, how you doing? Welcome in, friend. I'm doing great. Yeah, I wanted to get the colored crayons. 50 tickets, if I recall. Tall order, but certainly achievable. But welcome to Arcade Spirits. We're going to be romancing characters soon. Here, let me show you the best way to reach your goal. He leads our little group a short ways over to a game of colorful spinning lights. Skee-Ball, even when played well, has an expected value of 4 tickets per token. Oh, he's going to gamify this. But this game has an EV of 8, 10 if you're sharp enough. He demonstrates dropping in a token. The lights start swirling around and around. I'm doing alright. I got a new mini PC, which is awesome, but now my TV is about a third of the screen with no backlight. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Until he snaps out and pushes a single control button with perfect timing, capturing the light right between the 2 pink goalposts. 12 tickets come streaming out of the slot, the maximum possible per token. Ooh. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that, Uncle Bandit. That's rough. Simple, yes? Here, I can spot you some tokens to get started. Oh. He produces a short stack of brassy tokens with the ample supply in his pockets. Oh, nice. So now I have to figure out how I'm going to afford a new TV or monitor or something. Oh, no. But the girl just sort of stares at the game, confused. Uh-oh. But this game's really boring. Well, whatever, lady. Boring. It's got colorful lights, see? And it pays very well. But it's boring. I like rolling the skee balls into the holes. Then go play fucking skee ball. You want those crayons, yes? This is the most efficient way to get them. Just take the tokens and go. The girl sighs, disappointed, but she's not crying anymore. The distraction was enough to crack her out of the feedback loop of despair, I guess. Oh well, we didn't get the tokens back, and the tickets back, and she's still unhappy. She hands the tokens back, staring, the stack clinking lightly into Percy's open hand.
Thank you.
Thanks, mister, but I got other crayons at home. I guess I'll just use those. What is the problem then, lady? Child, not exactly cheered up, but not exactly weeping, she mixes back into the crowd to find her friends and play with them instead. Okay, then what's the problem here? Huh. Well, my apologies, Shirada. Seems have let you both down. You did not let me down, Percy. I love you. Although I must confess to be rather puzzled by this. She's 8. She's not going to know about yields and shit. If you have a clear and distinct goal, what's so bad about accomplishing it by the most direct means? If the game's shit, I'm not going to play it. So I get her point, but yeah. She's 5. Never mind. That's a 5-year-old? I think she cares more about fun than expected value. I'll admit with my experience with children is unorthodox. I suppose it's best to admit my failure in this moment and move on. Bye! I guess. I'll let it ride, but curiosity takes me. What? Oh, but, I don't know, but isn't playing Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze fun for you? Why else would you play it all the time? But hang on. You spend all day, every day, playing Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze, and that doesn't offer any tickets or rewards of any sort. So, why? There's the high score. I mean, that's a fleeting thrill. Right, but are you really only playing for the score? Surely you find the game itself fun. I mean, what drew you to Moopy in the first place? Why that game for your score challenge? The question puts him at unease. He pauses, unable to smoothly deliver an answer. Oh shit, did I touch on something bad?
Well,
It's a bit personal, really. I don't need to pry. Not that I'm offended. I mean, it was a very personal decision to take up this particular challenge, this game. Okay. I'm not gonna pry. A mixture of nostalgia and a promise to keep. He shakes his head. I suppose this isn't the time or place. Others need your help today, Shirada, and this old man's got a game to get back to. 1, you're not old, and 2, you're hot. Don't put yourself down like that, Percy. Also, go have fun with your game. But thank you for trying to help that girl, and thanks for allowing me to try to help. Even if you both struck out, it shows character. Well, I just wanted to talk to you more. That was it. That was my whole thing. Percy returns to his game, having lost most of his extra lives, but doesn't seem to mind the setback. He had easily like 200 lives. If anything, he's smiling more than he was a minute ago. We made a positive impact on him. Right, that sorted out. Great. But the other two situations are about to spin out of control. I've only got time to deal with one of them. Which one? Who? I remember vaguely both of these. Two kids fighting over a box of cupcakes near Naomi and Ashley. An angry adult shouting at a kid near Teo and Queen Bee. I don't... I guess we're gonna go for the angry adult shouting at a kid, because no adult should ever be shouting at a child unless it's theirs, and even then, you shouldn't be shouting at a child. The sounds of hardship call me from the Fast Cars 5 racing games. Shouting adults and crying children are never particularly a good sign, and I hope beyond hope that I can take this on. Well, we'll see. I shake the discomfort off. Now is not the time to doubt myself. I need to find out what's going on and stat. Because, again, random adults screaming at children? No good. As I get closer to the revving sounds of engines and the clacking of shifting gears, I see a grown woman berate a cowering boy. Rough.
I didn't.
Okay, what didn't you do? Admit it. I know what you did, you brat. You manipulated my precious son to put his tokens in your game. You should be ashamed of yourself. What? Just tokens? I'm sorry. Can I give you both like 5 tokens and just have it be over with? Children like you are the absolute worst. Garbage. Alright, ma'am, you need to keep your voice down. There's no need to shout at a child, no less. A child that is not yours. What's going on here? This jerk of a boy told my sweetest beyond sweet Josh that he should put his own tokens into the racing machine so he could play it for free. Josh earned those tokens from his own allowance, and I won't let some devil child steal his money. But he can make the decision. Let's just take a moment to calm down, Karen. Before I say anything else, I spot Queen Bee and Teo out of the corner of my eye. Queen Bee looks infuriated, and Teo has buried his face in his hand. Okay, can we just ask the child what's going on? Actually, now that I stop and think about it, they might have some insight. The racing games are right next to Showtime stage. Teo had probably a good vantage point of the whole thing if he was dancing on stage. But if he wasn't, he wouldn't have seen shit. That's good. But I'm guessing, and judging by the way Queen Bee's brows are furrowed, I can tell something is not sitting right with her. Cool. I could ask one of them for their help. Or I could try to solve this one by myself. Let's try and solo this one. We'll see. Detective Shroud is on the case. I mean, I love Teo, but I just want to see if I can do this myself. It's time to put on my Sherlock cap and figure this mystery out. Speaking of Sherlock, we're going to be starting Sherlock Holmes, The Awakening on Thursday. The scene, Fast Cars 5 racing game in the darkest corner of the Funplex. It's approximately 6 p.m. EST, and the birthday party is just starting now? The crime, theft via extortion. The accused, the crying boy. The facts. What I've gathered thus far is she claims the boy tricked her son into putting his own tokens into the boy's game. Can you just ask the boy what he did? Mom, go away for 5 minutes. Can I ask him questions? Let's delve a little deeper, shall we? Let's dig a little deeper. Ma'am, I'm with the arcade staff, and I'm here to help. I know you're upset right now, but if you please stop shouting, I'm sure we can get this all settled. If it's just tokens, I'll give you 5 tokens. Will that shut you up? She calms down enough for me to ask a question. Well, she's at least sensible, at least. Jesus Christ. Have you actually asked the boy his side of the story? Either of them? Why would I ever do that? Alright, Karen. Fine. He's obviously a thief. Can we not make accusations today? And a liar. Probably. The sweet silence gone. Ugh. Parents. And the boy appears as if he's about to burst into tears again. This is not going well. There's no way to make this lady see reason unless I do something. How about we just ask the question? No. When someone is escalated, you talk to them calmly. Time to use a true and tried tactic among all detectives. Reverse psychology. Ooh, what are we going to do? What reverse psychology tactics are we going to do? Since she's shouting, I need to speak softly to talk her down. It'll force her to stop and think so she can actually hear me. Maybe. I continue speaking in a hushed tone. Okay. It's only fair to hear the boy's side. This could all just be a misunderstanding. Ma'am. Karen. Please? Please. Taking advantage of the moment, I crouch down next to the crying boy and try to console him. Okay. Hello there, little man. Also, where are these parents? Because if this kid was, like, being berated by a parent, or even if my nephew was being berated by a parent, I would, like, immediately step in and, like, you are not yelling at my nephew this way. What did he do? You know? Or, like, what happened? I don't want to blame him, like, saying, what did he do? But, like, I'm sorry. If some random adult is yelling at anyone related to my family, like, who's a child, I'm stepping in and being like, you need to, like, shut the hell up and figure out what's going on here. Because, like, there's no need to be so aggressive for what the situation is. I know this is very tough for you, but can you tell me what happened? The boy hesitates for a moment. Just one moment, though. I swear I didn't do anything. That is not what I asked. What did you do? The other kid, he just came up out of nowhere and dropped his token in my slot. Oh, I know what this problem is. After I lost, I got off the game and offered it to him. But he just ran away. That explains it. I turned back to the lady. See? It was all just a mistake. She's not going to take that. That boy is claiming my Josh is a liar. Unacceptable. Have you asked your child? Josh, what happened? He could be making it all up just to protect himself. You have no proof. As much as I believe the crying boy, she does have a point. What the fuck, dude? Stand your ground. I don't have any proof, and that's the one thing I need to finally put this to bed. Am I gonna have to, like, detective my way out of this? AI Somnium style. I take a second to formulate my next thought, and then I spot a camera dangling from the corner of the ceiling. We're going the camera route? Aha! We can check the security footage. It's gonna be down. It's not gonna be working. Yes, do that, and then you will see how my Josh was wronged. Hold on a minute, ma'am. I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to go talk to Gavin about this. I run back to the employees only area and over to the small bank of security and monitors. Cool. I find the one that's pointing at Fast Cars 5 games and spend a few minutes rewinding to the time of the crime. How do we know when the time was? Got it. The crying boy's story checks out. It appears that Josh put the token in the wrong slot, which I can understand. They're stacked vertically, and it's not clear which slot is for which game. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. I rush back to the scene of the crime and quickly tell them the results. And this boy even got out of the driving seat and offered it to Josh, but Josh just ran away after that. So you need to control your child and ask your child what the fuck happened. As you see, no one's at fault here. So let's just all apologize and carry on. Okay. Hydrate? Thank you, Grimoire. Humph. I do not accept. Alright, Karen. You're taking the thief's side. We have proof. Josh is a good boy and doesn't deserve to be treated this way. Can I give you a token then? Get you out of my fucking hair? Josh, get over here. He's right behind you. Bye. I didn't see that one coming. This woman scoops up her child and storms out the front door. But thank you for the hydrate and stretch, Grimoire. How are you doing? I don't think we'll see her or her son anymore, and frankly, I'm okay with that. It's just me and the boy now, and visibly, he's still shaken up from the whole ordeal. Oh. How are you doing, kid with tears in your eyes? I think I'm okay. The boy nods, wiping his snotty nose on his sleeve. That's a short sleeve to be wiping it on. I'm sorry this whole thing has happened to you, but if it's any consolation, the bad lady is gone, and I don't think she's ever going to come back, so you're welcome. The boy, cheeks still streaked with tears, lets a smile spread on his face. Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You need to go tell your parent that they need to step up. The boy scurries off and rejoins some of his other friends. Well, goodbye. Case closed. 2 problems in the can. Now to deal with the cupcake problem. Uh-oh. Too late. The vintage Midway cabinet Naomi just finished fixing up. It's covered in icing. Uh-oh. Looks like Ashley's costume is gonna need dry cleaning too. Whoops. Not my problem. I shoot them a helpless look and shrug. You guys couldn't figure it out? Hey, Shirada. Hi. I kind of wish it was pink icing, then nobody would notice. You don't even have icing on you, but okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't quick enough. You still helped out? I saw you with those other kids. You're a natural. Well, thanks. I think things are winding down anyway. Why not take a break? Then I'll swap off with you and then take a break myself afterwards. So I can get out of this frosting stained costume. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Honestly, I'm kind of worn out. Ashley's right. I need to step away from this craziness, if only for a few minutes. Also, it's 6 p.m. I got here at like 8. I after a silent nod from Gavin to confirm it's cool with him, I slip away, headed for the employee lounge. Hooray. Sweet. Penguin there, baby. What a day. Quirky coworkers, die-hard pro gamers, volatile kids getting into volatile situations, icing. I'd say it's a recipe for wackiness or some such cliche, but nothing's an easily dismissed cliche when it's happening to you directly. Good point. Frankly, I'm exhausted. I drop down into one of the cheap folding metal chairs in the employee break room, groaning and rolling my head back to try and work out the kinks of my sore shoulders. Oof. Shoulders, man. Full of kinks. And Spot, an upside down kid? Huh. Oh wait, I'm the one leaning backwards. I sit up and turn around instead. Hello, right side up child. Better. Wait, what's a kid doing back here? Hey, kid? I think he was hoping I wouldn't notice him. Hi. And you are... Mikey. Okay, that's a start. Hi, Mikey. My name's Shirada. So, what are you doing back here? This is an employees-only area. Incorrect apostrophe and all. Wait, there's a keypad. How did you get in? I snuck in when you opened the door. The guy at the desk dropped this. He holds out a piece of paper with a door access code written on it. Huh. Score 1 for Ashley's wild storytelling being more fact than fiction. Makes sense, okay. Okay. But you can't stay back here. It's, well, I don't see any knives or stabbing implements left out in the open, so I guess it's technically safe, but your parent would probably be worried, and that looks kind of bad.
Please don't send me back out there.
Oh. Why? Well, this is curious. I lean in so we can be on the same eye level. Oh, hello. Just leaning over. Fuck my back, I guess. Something's wrong? You can tell me. I work here. I'm the guy who solves the problems.
No problems. Just don't want to go out there.
Don't you want to play with your friends? I don't have friends. And he gives me the most cynical, bitter laugh I've ever heard out of a kindergartner. I don't have friends.
I don't got any friends. I don't know anybody here.
Oh.
My family just moved to the city. And before that, we lived in another city. And one more for that, but I was too little to remember.
Yeah. Grown-up voice...
Mom told me to come to the party anyway, and I didn't
grown,
wanna.
like, adults trying to do child
Anyway,
voices is rough.
She left because she's got to work.
Is rough. Oh, that's sad, though. New kid in town, huh? And your parents just abandon you at a party? He nods mutely. That's some A-class parenting right there. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, ugh. Should have just busted him then and there, brought him back out to the party where other parents could supervise him. I should have told Gavin. I should have enforced the rules of the arcade. Kid hit puberty a little too early, right? He's supposed to be in kindergarten. Okay, kid. I won't tell on you. If you want to stay back here for the rest of the party, I'll keep you company. What do you mean, for the rest of the party? I have to go back and do my job. Thanks. You really won't tell my mom? I don't know your mom, so no. Nope. Unless your mom's Queen Bee, then I'll tell her. Why? I thought you'd want to make me go. You're an adult, like mom. Hey, I wasn't always an adult. I was a kid once. Facts. Also, I am Mikey, by the way. I was a kid once. The new kid in town. In fact, you were the new kid? Mainly because I moved and I was a new kid. Yeah, although for me, That started happening back when I was 10, so about twice your age. Again and again, moving from town to town, school to school, never making any friends, not for years. My mom and dad kept losing jobs, taking new ones, worse ones. They'd be working all day, too tired when they came home to do much of anything. I was a latchkey kid. It's a whole story. After years and years of this, I stopped hoping things would get better. I decided I'd just take what I could get. Ooh, it's kind of a little dark for a 5-year-old to be talking to. I'd go with the flow. That's the better way to put it. What does that mean? It means you don't care. Some things are good, some things are bad, but you don't care. You just do what you have to, without being really sad over it. Apathy. Apathetic. You are describing apathy to a 5-year-old.
So sad. You weren't sad?
You weren't sad?
It's sad to never care about anything, right?
I guess I was sad. We're getting too deep with a 5-year-old. Jesus Christ. I just told myself I wasn't going to be sad, even though I really was. Just tell myself to get over it. Build a bridge. And then I bite my tongue hard enough to probably draw blood. Because my little involuntary trip down memory lane was not helping this kid out. Wouldn't have helped little Shroud out if an adult did this for me. Like I'm saying, it's too fucking dark for a 5-year-old. So instead, I decided to be the adult that little Shroud would have needed. Be the adult you would have needed for other kids. Oh, well, okay. So, let's just go say, your mommy loves you. That's why she works hard. You know, your mommy loves you, Mikey. She loves you very, very much. I like how we're explicitly telling him things we do not know for a fact. When I was a kid, I was mad at my parents for moving all the time, taking different jobs. It made things very hard for me. Very selfish, Shirada. I'm very selfish. But now that I'm older, I know they were working hard because they loved me. They wanted the best for me, and they were doing their best to get it. There we go. We turned this message around. Let's go. Life can be hard. Sometimes it's just no fun. But there's one thing that's always there. Love. They love you. Also, okay. He shoots me a doubting look. One of those little doubting looks where they don't want to outright call something a lie, but they can't quite swallow the thing we just told them. I got it. Yeah. Mikey, if your mom was sad, what would you do to make her happy? I mean, if you had to go to school an extra 2 hours a day, would you do it? It's a little weird that we're going, I guess. It's weird statements. That's what she's doing. She's working very hard because she wants to make you happy. I feel like this is kind of beating around the bush for the most part. I'm not happy being alone or moving all the time. Nobody is. Neither is she. But she knows if she works hard, one day you won't be alone. You won't be moving all the time. Yeah, we're getting there. I was the new kid, remember? But now I have a home with my best friend and a good job. I work in an arcade. How cool is that? It wasn't easy, and my parents were often sad. I was often sad. But we pulled through, and so will you. A little heartwarming message? Just remember, she loves you, and you love her. That'll get you through the sad times. Huh. It's not a great answer. Doesn't solve the problem, though. But it does make things a little easier on Mikey. From his long sigh, I can feel him releasing his sadness before offering a smile. Aww. Not a big goofy grin, not the high of happiness, just simple understanding. I love Mommy. Aww, that's sweet. It's sad, a lot. But I know it's not always sad. And even if she left me here, I know she's coming back. It's not like you were abandoned, Mikey. Even though you were technically abandoned. Hey, you know what? You still got some time to enjoy the party. And if you don't want to talk to the other kids, there's a lot of games you can play. Here's 20 tokens. Go have Buck Wild, kid. Just not in the break room, please. And hey, maybe you'll get to know someone while playing a game. Our arcades are great for that. Yeah, I'm flirting with 3 guys out there, Mikey. I got shit to do. I'm sure a lot of them have sad times too, and they could use someone to play with. Someone who understands.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. I want to play the skee ball games. Sure. I'll spot you a few tokens. Let's get you rolling. I take his hand to lead him back out to the main room. Heck yeah. Solve the child's problem. Let's go. And off he goes. Bye. I'm not fooling myself. I know I haven't fixed all Mikey's problems. I'm no child psychologist. That was entirely me flying by the seat of my pants. Could have fucked up that child emotionally for the rest of his life, and who knows. But for one moment there, I was able to help someone in the same crappy situation I found myself long ago. Yeah, that's not bad. 15 years ago. God, how old am I? Everything changed. No more family vacations. No more arcade visits. We couldn't afford them. And they couldn't take time off of work. Damn. That sucks. The whole Arazo family had to learn to settle. To accept the lot in life we'd been dealt. To simply go with the flow. Never hoping. Never wanting. Oh, I'm wanting. I'm wanting Percy real bad. Juniper did her best to pull me out of that mire. I'd only known her a few years. One of the few stable times in my life. But she knew the edge I'd been pushed to. Ooh, we're on the edge now? Or we were on the edge? Ooh, rough. Now here I am, working in an arcade. Today's been, well, bonkers. Absolutely, alternatively boring and hectic, surreal and way too real. I mean, yeah, I can honestly say I'm more alive today than I have been in a very, very long time, despite pulling what I'm assuming is a 13, 14-hour shift. Beep, beep. Beep, beep, Shirada. Oh, hello, phone. Huh? My emotional voice analysis subroutines combined with your body language suggest you're very happy right now. Oh. Do you, yeah. Yeah, I guess I am. How did you know? I just told you, silly. I mean, how did you know I love this job so much?
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's easy. I didn't. What? I lied. I was 47% sure. Oh, it has the elements that seem to click with your optimal social requirements. A fun atmosphere, spirited coworkers, helping people out, and so on. Also, I cross-referenced your roommate's postings talking about how much you enjoyed the arcade visits when you were a kid. So she's just like, I think you like this job, go for it, without being 50% confident. Still, 47%.
99.97%.
But I was 99.97% sure that if I said I was 99.97% sure, you'd be willing to give it a try. Another thing to thank Juniper for, I guess. Thanks, Iris. You're a very weird little app, you know?
Hooray!
I try to be. Well, thanks, Iris. From the cars pulling up to the parking lot, looks like the party's over. Did they just abandon their kids here? It's just about closing time for the arcade anyway. Most of the gamers have filed out by now if they didn't have already fled the tidal wave of the kiddies. Okay. My first impulse is to go bug Gavin about my paperwork, but that can wait. I'd rather go help someone with the tidying up or maybe see how our VIP gamers are doing. Oh, can I go talk to Percy? Ooh. Not enough time to run around checking with everyone, though. Who do I want to hang with? Let's go talk to Percy. If he's still here. If he's an option, we're going to go talk to Percy. Oh, shit, Percy. Percy's finally finished his Whoopie game and is ready to leave. Hi, Percy. Having finished today's high score run, Percy, relaxing a bit by the Whoopie machine, just casually browsing on his phone before he heads off. He's so hot. He's so hot. Market's up. My morning trades will cash out nicely. And he's fucking rich. And the Moopy score? Oh, quite terrible, I'm afraid. I had to restart twice. Oh. Meaning he played literally 75 cents worth of gaming all day. Yow. Damn. Still, keeps my skills sharp, yes? Practice, practice, practice. Oh, I love you, Percy. Plus, it was quite pleasant seeing all those kids having such a good time in the Funplex. I always play better when people around me are happy. Aw, he's a little emotional friend. Except for the ones screaming and throwing cupcakes, or being hassled by angry parents, or having their stuff stolen, or everything. True, your job does, by its very nature, bring you into contact with those who are specifically not happy. That's fair, yeah. Chin up, love. There are good days and bad days, true. But an arcade is a place where the good ones outnumber the bad. It's a palace of dreams, you see. Aw, so nice. I glance around at the palace, which is a little more than a hole in the wall of Twin Pines Mall. Okay. At least it's not Twin Peaks. Oh. Maybe I can just work the good days and call in sick for the bad ones. If I could prognosticate which days would be the nasty ones, I'm sure I could arrange to come down with the flu or something repeatedly. Yeah, just call out sick for the bad days that you know they're going to be bad. If only we could see our futures, yes? Yes, wow. Percy. Well, assuming them to be long and healthy ones at any rate. Percy, you keep dropping these little bombs, and I'm like, no, what's going on? But I say you need to be willing to take the good with the bad. Beats taking nothing at all. Good point, good point. Only so many days left for any of us. Cherish what you have, even the sour moments, Shirada. It's for the better. Percy, why are you so sour and doom and gloom right now? Well, if you'll excuse me, I should really be heading home. Job well done and all that. For both of us. Thank you. Cheerio, then. Yep, yes, tip-top, cheerio, governor. Fish and chips, Bob's your uncle and whatnot. Or, you know, I could simply say goodbye. Yeah. That also works. Bye, Percy. Have a good night. With things winding down, there's just one last thing to take care of before I'm out the door. I seek out Gavin to handle the remains of the day. I feel like I'm going to get yelled at. Shirada. Fuck, he's mad. Oh, thank God. Good work today. Thanks, boss, mid-boss, sub-boss, mini-boss. Gavin will do. Thanks, Gavin? I can't say you've been a perfect employee, but my standards are impossibly high, so I'll just assume you were as close to perfect as is reasonable. What did I do wrong? What did tell me what I did wrong. Oh. I'm not entirely sure why you consulted Percy with regarding those tickets. He's not on staff, but I suppose that's a minor issue. Well, he was there. Normally, I'd have dealt with the angry parent myself, but I was distracted. I have only a second-hand account of your performance there, but I have to say, good work. Oh, thank you. Cool. Dealing with that situation by the driving games took skill. You got to the heart of the matter, right to the truth, even if she refused to see it. Thank you, Gavin. I try to do my best. I'm so thankful you saw that. I'm pleased to say the sale of Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze for the full $3,000 will indirectly offset quite a few of these costs. Well, thanks. I'm glad you consulted with me on that, and stuck to your guns on the pricing. Even if I'd be happy to be rid of the relic entirely. Why is it still here is a good question. Was I not clear I wanted it gone? Percy didn't want to break up the family. Simple as that. They're machines, not people. Don't let Naomi hear you say that. He also didn't want Naomi to be sad. Yes, well, Naomi needs to learn to let go, I'd say. Ahem. Are you giving our poor little Shirada a hard time, Gavin, dear? No, ma'am. Miss Francine, I thought you were napping. Bitch, it's been like 4 hours.
Let's be sensible.
Naomi's dreams matter too, as does the dreams of Percy, that poor fellow. What do you mean, that poor fellow? Poor? Isn't Percy stinking rich? Poor fellow?
Everyone has a dream.
Gavin, I know you mean well, wanting to keep everyone's dreams afloat, but sacrifices made in that name which shatter the dreams of others, well, that's not what we stand for here. That's not what the Funplex is all about. Called it. Let's go. Francine's like, we want everyone's dream to be a success here. Shirada, you understand, yes? The reason why. Why am I here? That's the question she asked me during that interview. Now, I think I understand. I didn't really know why I was here when I walked in those doors. Didn't know I was going to get hired either. Maybe I still don't. But this is the kind of place where you can learn who and what you are and why you're here. Really? It's just an arcade. Naomi's here to care for her cherished games. Percy's chasing his dreams of a high score. Okay. And I'm here because I'm tired of compromising. Tired for settling for whatever I can get. I want something more out of life. Fair enough. Don't we all? You know we're better than this, Gavin. We don't settle. We seek our why and won't settle for anything less. Wow, already talking back to the mini-boss. I see. He looks so distraught. Oh, he apologized. Oh no, I didn't mean... No, it's fine. It's difficult to balance my idealism against my realism some days, but I know in my heart I need to err on the side of idealism, even if my mind screams in protest. Just relax. Just take a chill pill sometimes. I can assume you are still keen to work here, Shirada? Can I say no? I don't even hesitate before applying. Absolutely. Well, okay. Gavin fetches a nearby short stack of forms. Fill these out tonight and hand it to me first thing in the morning. What are the hours? What's the pay? And welcome to the Funplex. What are the hours and what are the pay? That should be discussed immediately. Welcome to the family, I'd say. Okay. I'm sure you'll fit in just fine. Well, thank you. It's nice to meet you too, ma'am. Hope you have a good one. Hope you can sleep tonight after your 4 naps today. Jesus Christ. 1 bus ride later and it's home again. Home again. Jiggity jig? What? Juniper, already home from work, bounds over eagerly to interrogate me on my day. Hello. I like your cat socks. They're cute. So, how'd it go? It went well. Well or well? Really well. It's not an answer, though. Your little app came through, despite being terrifyingly omniscient and just a bit unnerving. You forgot to mention adorable. Iris, why are you always listening in? That's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear things worked out. And you even came home with a smile, like when you were a lifeguard. It's also 9 p.m. apparently or something. Huh, I guess I am smiling. Interesting. I did talk to Percy, so yeah.
There's just one teensy-weensy little question I have for you.
Okay.
Why exactly did you order a giant crate full of pizza bagels?
I did what? Did I neglect to mention that part of the terms and conditions? On the plus side, I know what I'm having for lunch tomorrow. And the rest of the year. An entire crate of pizza bagels? Pizza bagels. I mean, they're great. And that's level 1 of Arcade Spirits complete. Hell yeah. Hey look! You also won a prize! You'll get one of these for each level you clear, plus some extras for various endings and other hidden thingies. Okay. Now let's check your score. Oh heck yeah. There we go. Percy seems to like you. He's a quiet one with a big heart. Ah! Okay, hold on. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Fuck yeah, I am. I'm not basic as fuck. Also, I'm surprised. Like Naomi, Ashley, Queen Bee, and Teo all level across the board. Gavin hates my guts apparently, and I love Gavin. My favorite 2 are Gavin and Percy. Top tier Gavin and Percy. I love both of them. Also, I've played this game before. I've romanced Percy and I've romanced I've romanced everybody except the ladies because none of them really did it for me. Except I think I might have romanced Ashley because I was trying to get the achievements, and I was like, I was over it after that. But I love Percy, so I'm probably going to romance him. But when I normally play this, I have my, balance, whatever the blue one is, so the scales, higher. But I think that's because I tend to stick to Gavin for the most part. But, yay, I'm a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul like I am in real life. Hell yeah. Also, I'm going to save just real quick. Boom. Okay. Let's go. You've also scored 5,500 points. Nice. Keep talking with people and your score will go up, up, up. Hell yeah. Today's pizza fact is, Americans eat approximately 100 acres of pizza each day, or 350 slices per second. Wow. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 2? Oh. Onward to level 2. Already saved. That's a fun pizza fact. Alright, what's level 2 got in store? The music in this game is so good, though. Level 2, chasing ghosts. Ooh, is the Funplex haunted? So spooky. It's the future year 20XX. Are you, and you know that. Things are pretty, you know what? Things are pretty okay. I've worked as a floor attendant at the Funplex for 2 weeks now. Hard work to be sure, but rewarding. Oh, it's been 2 weeks. I love time skips. In a spiritual sense, at least. It's healing, I guess. I've helped Naomi repair pinball games. I've had tea with Francine while she reminisced about the far out 1960Xs. I've evacuated gamers when the kitchen accidentally caught on fire. Rough. I've had numerous kids puking up nachos on my clothes. I've scraped gum off my any number of surfaces. I've chased what turned out to be entirely too many spiders out of a single skee-ball machine. Oof. Spiders and skee-ball, that's rough. Okay, look. I know I'm not painting this as a very rosy picture so far, but honestly, I'm happy. I'm happy even amidst the chaos and the grossness. Well, good for you. I'm happy. That's all that matters. Right? Right, you're happy. This is the best I've seen you in ages, Shirada. Before you'd come home all drained and exhausted. Now, well, you're still tired. But a good tired. Also, she got unlucky number 13 on her chest. Oof. My roommate, Juniper. She's taken to stopping by during her lunch break whenever she could get away from her office cubicle long enough to do so. Huh, okay. It's still hard work, don't get me wrong. But overall, it's good work. I just feel good. Totally good and stuff. Super good.
Yes.
Good! How many times are we going to say good? Agreed. Super good. A double plus good. Iris, we talked about you listening into my conversations. What did I tell you about that? To pretend I wasn't eavesdropping even when I am? Yes. Exactly. You know, I'd be more upset about my creepy privacy invading digital overmistress, but I have to admit that Iris really pulled through for me. Even if she ordered a 3-month supply of pizza bagels on my behalf. How did I pay for that?
When you have pizza on a bagel.
But Shirada, when pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza at any time. So Juniper, how long do you have left on your break? Any time to squeeze in some pinball or something? I can spot you some tokens. I get 10 a day. I don't know. No can do. Our new assistant synergy manager arranged a team building exercise. I have to like move colored bits of paper around or something and then exchange high fives. What? That's rough. Colored bits of paper? Assistant synergy manager? That sounds like a very vague job. Nah, it's actually entry level. Good pay and right on track to middle management. Pretty cushy, if a bit dull. And you didn't want to tell me about that job opportunity? Funny thing is that they asked me if I knew anybody who would fit in before they started advertising for the candidates. I said, nope. Who'd want to do that? I want to punch her. I want to punch her so much. When was this exactly? Like 2 weeks ago. Oh, here we go. So 2 weeks ago, right when I needed to find work, you told them you didn't know any good candidates for a well-paying, entry-level job. Oh, yeah.
Well, but you wouldn't have liked being an assistant synergy manager, right? Not one bit.
Didn't care if I didn't like it. It's a paying job. Juniper, it's a fucking paying job. Please tell me you told them no because I'd already taken this job by that point. Not because you forgot.
Hey, I didn't forget. You know, didn't bother telling you about the open position that night.
Thanks, friend.
I mean, you'd already had so many jobs you hated. I knew you'd hate being an assistant synergy manager, so I didn't feel the need to tell you.
Oh, but I had rent. I needed food.
It all worked out, right? You just spent the last 5 minutes telling me how happy you are here.
This is rough. Not a lie, I was happy here indeed. Also not a lie, having packed pizza bagels for lunch after having pizza bagels for breakfast because we barely have enough money to cover the rent this week, pooled together. Also not a lie. Gavin was constantly hiding the numbers from us, insisting that things were fine, all while dryly joking about perpetually being on the edge of crash and burn. So yeah, things are fine. Also not a lie, that every time someone in my family tried to chase after happiness instead of stability, we fell deeper and deeper into debt and misery. Juniper looks so uncomfortable right here.
Ooh.
Shada, say something. You're scaring me. When I lost my lifeguard job, I barely reacted. Didn't care that I was impoverished again and facing an uncertain future. Nope, didn't care that I didn't have a job. I guess one of the nasty side effects of no longer going with the flow is no longer being numb to the reality of your situation. I guess, yeah, it's a good way to put it. But I shouldn't feel upset. I've been genuinely enjoying my time at the Funplex. I don't need some grand reason why when I feel this good, deep down inside. I have no right to be angry or upset at losing an opportunity at a safer, more stable future. Right? You have a right to be angry at that. Oh. Let's go honest truth. I don't want to upset her. And honestly, like, yeah, I'm a bit upset, but, like, it's okay. I'm fine. So I won't be angry or upset. Simple as that. I'll just be me. I'll just be fine. I decided I was done compromising, right? Done with settling, going with the flow. I'm gonna be the one to break the family curse. Well, hopefully. I chose this path of my own free will. No, the app told us to get this job, so... Even though I didn't have all the facts at the time. But I'm gonna be honest. Boundless confidence doesn't cover the simple fact that I chose to be vulnerable rather than safe. Good point. We did choose this, vulnerable position, potentially. If the arcade closes, if anything else goes wrong... Oof. Still, no need to dump all that on Juniper. She didn't do anything wrong. It's okay, Juniper. You were right. I'd have hated that job. And things are great here.
Oh, good. You were kind of freaking me out. Trust me, it's the right decision. You'd learn to loathe working at my office, like I do.
Okay. Also, that's what you're wearing to work?
Sure.
No judgment, but that's what you're wearing to work?
Good, and you get solid health insurance and paid vacation time, and they have a sweet coffee shop right in the lobby.
Yeah, but you have to pay for the coffee. It's not free for you.
And these really great chairs that support your lower back, like $1,000 chairs from Sweden crafted by master chairsmiths.
Chairsmiths are a thing? Juniper, I said it's fine. Everything is fine. Honestly, I'm okay. I mean, I won't deny that that job would have been a safer bet. I want to continue my fair share to this apartment rent. I want to contribute my fair share to this apartment rent, But what's done is done. I'd rather look forward than back. Gotta keep moving forward.
Right, forget I said anything. Please forget I said anything.
No, you're fine.
Sorry. I should have told you. I shouldn't have held that back.
Well, you should have, but it's fine.
But I still wouldn't have pushed you to take the job. It's totally horrible at my office. You'd have been miserable there, like me.
I mean, it's fine, though. I'm alive. Juniper, it's cool. You're right. I would have hated it. Okay, good. I got a good feeling about all this. I think you're right where you need to be, even if I was, kind of awful about getting you here. It's fine, Juniper, you're fine. Hey, I gotta get back to the office. Have a good lunch, okay? Are we in the break room? We're in the floor. I can feel the distant rumble of a frozen box of pizza bagels taunting me from the recently repaired employee break room. Oh, right, there was a fire a couple days ago, huh? Yeah, okay, and you have a good, rest of the hours of your day, then? I don't even know what you do, Juniper. You bet. Okay. I'm okay with this. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Right? Right. What I need now is a distraction, and frozen pizza bagels are most certainly not it. Okay. My pocket money is really slim, but I think I need to step out for some fresh air and treat myself to a better lunch than that. Pizza bagels aren't that bad, but having them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that's kind of rough. Hey, maybe make some company too. Nice and distracting. Talking to someone about anything other than this. Let's see. Who's available? Ooh. Well, let's go. Percy's taking a break from his score chasing, because you know what? I'm thirsting after Percy. I know Percy is cool with the people interrupting his Moopy mania, but I'd still prefer to wait until he's taking a break between rounds. Looks like a good timing for lunch. Percy's slipping through messages on his phone in a highly bored manner when I walk up to him. Hey Percy, how's Moopy today? Oh, pretty bad performance overall. Haven't even cleared $1 million for the day, and a few of my stock picks are down. Bad luck overall.
Lovely day.
But on the whole, can't complain. Every day's a gift. So, do you need something? Wanna go to lunch? To be honest, if I don't get out of here and get my mind off of things, I'm gonna melt down. I was thinking lunch. Have you had lunch yet? Don't you usually have those little pizzas? You noticed, huh? I subsisted on peanut butter sandwiches for a time. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Life has ups and downs. Aw, he's sensible, despite being filthy rich right now. But seeing as you're looking to avoid the downs at the moment, by all means, let's go fetch some lunch, if I may suggest our destination. Sure. You haven't been to the whole story yet, have you? Nope, I have not been to the whole story. The donut shop? Donut shop and used bookstore. They have pastries and sandwiches and the like. It's a charming little cafe at the heart. At heart, sorry. If you'd be so kind enough to accompany me, unless you'd rather have little pizzas. Donuts and books, a winning combination.
Much obliged.
Then let us be off. Despite coming to this little strip mall for 2 weeks, I hadn't actually visited our neighbors. I mostly did whatever needed doing. Took orders from Gavin, lent a hand to Ashley and Naomi, things like that. Whatever the job happened to call for, no more, no less. I couldn't say I'd been a part of any community outside the immediate circle of my coworkers, whereas the others visited a whole story frequently. Percy leads the way into a shop that smells strangely of dusty old books and sugary sweetness. I don't think I've ever been inside an independent little bookstore. It's quite cozy. Or a bookstore at all, for that matter. It's 20XX. Who buys books in brick and mortar stores anymore? Sadly, not me. But despite the subdued atmosphere compared to the arcade, there are customers present and accounted for, sipping coffee, reading old tomes, and yes, munching on donuts. Percy secures a tiny table for us before directing me to the bar. Hang on, what the heck is up with this menu? It's organized by the Dewey Decimal System? I'll have a Douglas Adams. Don't worry, they know my order. And it's my treat, yes? I mumble out a thanks, trying not to make a big deal about it. Cash is tight, and the boutique cafe pastries wouldn't help my situation much. I wouldn't call them boutique. I mean, they might be expensive, who knows. A pair of middle-aged guys wait to take my order. Well, hello there. Hey, I'd like a... Ooh. You know what surprised me? What's your favorite donut? Hey, what's good? What's your favorite order from the menu?
One Terry Pratchett coming up. A jam pastry with Clatchy and coffee.
Oh, thanks, Ben. The second fellow puts together my order and also drops a small paperback book onto the tray featuring many-legged wooden travel trunk on the cover. Terry Pratchett. Oh, Terry Pratchett. Huh. A literary lunch. With alliteration, yeah. I can't read alliteration.
You work at the Funplex, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Right. We've seen you walk past our doors every morning and evening.
Hello. Thank you.
Like clockwork, tick-tock.
Yep. Right, sorry. I should have introduced myself. Floor attendant Shirata Arazo at your service. I'm your inside guy for tokens and tickets.
Oh, we are lousy at video games.
Totally lousy.
But Francine's just a peach, isn't she?
Sweetest dame you'll ever meet.
Aw, she's really sweet.
Regardless, welcome to The Whole Story. I'm Ben.
I'm Matt.
Hi, Ben. Hi, Matt.
No relation to the actors.
Although they're cuties, and so are we.
Oh, stop.
Stop being cute? Never.
Oh, these two are clearly together. Apparently, the sugar is available in forms other than round and holy. Just on display with these two.
Anyway, don't let us stop you from having fun on your little date.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Little date. It's not a date.
Just friends then? Friendly friends on a play date?
Friendly friends on a play date. All right,
Maybe
Ben.
the real date was the friends we made along the way.
All right, breakfast. No, Breakfast Club.
I'd say the real friends were the friends we made along the way.
That's the Breakfast Club. Yeah.
What if the way was also the real friends who were the real friends we made along the way?
We're getting too meta now.
Okay, now you're just being silly.
And how?
These two are great.
Anyway.
Next order, please.
The pair waves the next customer in as I turn to Percy's table with our orders on a nicely decorated wooden tray. Huh, I'd have warned you, but honestly, Ben and Matt are best experienced without spoilers. Well, thank you, Percy. That was fun. They invited me to their wedding, you know. I was new in town back then, but, well, they're kind-hearted to say the least. Aw, so they are married. That's cute. I thought so. I forgot. Percy opens the Douglas Adam book they gave him with his biscuits and only peruses it lightly, out of politeness to the book lenders. Aw. Oh, so I guess you get a book with your meal. That's cute. Soon we've devoured our food, and it's probably not a very nourishing lunch, all told, but the sweet treat does wonders for my mood. I mean, the sweet treat as in Percy's also doing wonders for my mood. Except Percy definitely picks on something being a little off. I mean, I am a little moody. Penny for your thoughts? She said Percy for your thoughts. It's complicated. Penny for my thoughts then? No need to share yours if you're in no mood. Sure. What's on your mind? Okay. Seriously, why Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze? Why not? Because there are easier high scores out there to knock over? I looked it up on Twin Galaxies last night. That score stood for 30 years. That's the challenge, isn't it? But I suppose it's not entirely the challenge that appeals to me. It's, well, how do I put this? It's personal. Why does he always look so sad? If you don't want to talk about it. I suppose I've teased it enough. We may not know each other well enough to be besties, yes? But it's a tale worth telling.
Put simply, Moopy is... It was my little sister's favourite game. Dear little Stella.
Aww.
My sister was a child prodigy. A leap ahead of the curve in every respect. Sharpest mind. Cleverest wit. The warmest heart.
Aww. And mazes. Oh, how she loved mazes. She had a gift for pattern recognition and optimization. A gift and a passion. It thrilled her to no end to take on a mental challenge and defeat it soundly. Oh, that's awesome. But past tense makes her sound bad. We got her books and books filled with mazes and puzzles, and she'd clear one of them every day. Always wanted more to fill her dreary hours, but only so many mazes. I'm guessing that's where Mr. Moopy comes in. To solve the problem, I got her a handheld game console and a copy of Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze. Honestly, at the time, I knew next to nothing of video games. A friend of mine in arithmetic class suggested it. Shouldn't have been maths with like plural. It took every scrap of pocket change I could muster buying that game for her. My family had next to no money, you see. Nobody family in a nothing village. Well, I suppose you can relate, yes? A bit. I can relate, yes. I was gonna say, you noticed the pizza bagels, huh? My family had a lot of troubles as well. We started out with money, I guess, but that didn't last long. Eventually, things like video games were just out of reach. My parents loved me and tried so hard, but... yeah. Well, the family curse kept getting in the way. Downsizing, pink slips, bad luck, again and again. Rough. And yet, here you are, doing what you love, despite it not quite alleviating all hardships. Good point, good point. I had made my choice, so it's gonna be fine. Everything is fine. It's my catchphrase. As you say. So, the game helped feed my sister's need for greater and greater challenges. That's the key to Mr. Moopy. You see, it generates pseudo-random mazes. Pseudo-random? Pseudo as opposed to full random? Well, it's early 1980X technology. Depending on your path through the mazes, you can precede the randomness. It's part of the challenge, playing the game of the game. Oh, so it's like if you do certain actions, it'll make the next... okay. And Stella could play the game of the game like no other. Better than I could, even. She'd no doubt have beaten the highest score by now. Her name up in lights as the champion to unseat a 30-year legacy. Oof. And that's why I'm a maniac for Mr. Moopy. I wait for him to continue, but nope. That's it. I think I understand, though. Oh. You're trying to beat it before she can. Stella can't take the score herself. Not anymore. You keep using the past tense when describing your sister. I'm sorry for your loss, Percy. I'm sure she was every bit as bright and clever and warm as you described. I wish I could have met her. Aw. Thank you. At least we got his heart up a little bit. Her loss it certainly left a hole in the world. When she passed a few years ago, all her potential, all her brilliance, gone. Oh, a few years ago. Percy sighs deeply, letting the memory wash over him and pass. Aw.
If not
Rough.
for the heart condition, despite everything we tried, everything I did, in the end, it was simply too much. And now, Mr. Moopy's my connection to Stella. She dreamed of beating it, but the little handheld version she had wasn't quite the equal of the original.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, one day, I'm going to take down the score, and I'm going to do it in her name.
Heck yeah, Percy.
Put her initials at the top of that scoreboard. S.I.S. 3.5 million points by Percival James Sinclair. Earned in honor of Stella Isabel Sinclair. I know that on that day, somewhere she'll be smiling at me and saying, "Good show, Percy. Good show."
Despite the sadness of the story, I can't help but smile at the ending. Aww. Oh, well, on the day you beat the score for her, floor attendant Shirata will be there to cheer you on. Thank you, love. It's appreciated. You're welcome.
Beep beep.
Beep beep. Lunch break's over. Get back to work, corporate slave. Back to the grindstone, eh? I guess that's not corporate slave. The arcade's not that grindy, but it can be. Curious. Well, if you'd pardon the obtuse observations, you do seem to be going through the motions. Huh? No, I'm not. I'm having a blast there. By doing what needs doing, yes? Of course, I'm a diligent employee. I suppose it's a question of ambition, but it's not my place to judge, and you've work to do, yes?
Be seeing ya.
Go on, go on. I'll return the tray and our books. Oh, thank you, Percy. Can't say I get what he meant by that. But he's right about one thing. There's work to do. I take my leave and go back to the Funplex. It's a nice little bookstore, though. Bookstore cafe thing. It's cute. Time for the afternoon shift. That's usually when things heat up. After the quiet mornings, more kids coming in after school, more pro gamers rolling in with crews, waking up from their late night streams and stuff. Me, in a nutshell. I'm headed back to my desk, ready to take care of what needs taken care of, when I'm intercepted en route. Uh-oh. Shirada, Ashley, you're both back. Good. I was hoping to catch you before we left. Ooh, what's up? Hamza's up.
Okay.
He is? Huh. Okay. Ashley, I'll bring the van around shortly. Shirada, you'll be flying solo today. What? Hang on. What's happening exactly? Who's Hamza? Hamza's a game finder and auctioneer and gives next to no notice when a new block of games will be going up under the gavel. So we need to move. Oh. Ashley, Naomi, Francine, and I will be going to his auction for the rest of the afternoon while you run the Funplex. Me? My first instinct is to nod and go along with it. Gavin's the law around these parts. But Percy's words are still dangling away in my mind. Doing what needs doing is great and all, but maybe I need to step up a bit more. Ooh, maybe. Plus, the idea of being trapped in here during our heaviest hours with no support was hardly appealing. Also, I'm new. I've only been here for 2 weeks. You're trusting the Funplex to the newbie? I might burn it down. Me? Seriously? Did we learn nothing of the Great Kitchen Fire incident of 20XX that Shirada exudes an aura of perpetual bad luck? Me? Hi, I'm burning places down left and right by just entering. That cruddy old microwave exploding had nothing to do with your pizza rolls. Pizza bagels. Thank you, Iris. Whatever. Hey, hang on. I get to say in this too, right? I get to say in this too, right? As a fellow floor attendant. I feel like such a third wheel at those auctions anyway. Let Shirada be the third wheel and let me handle the floor. Okay. I'll be the finest third wheel you've ever met. Trust me. Also, she's got a little flamingo on her belt. That's cute. I want to do more than what I've been doing. Different things, new things. Show some initiative, like... I suppose it wouldn't change much to bring Shirada instead, but no costume time today, Ashley. I need non-plush fingers on duty just in case of ticket jams. Got it. Pinky can stay in storage for the afternoon. I'm just happy to be helping folks out, one way or another. Who's going to watch the ticket counter, then? I guess there might be a bell that you can ring if you need somebody. I need to go get the van. Wait out front, please. We'll probably be closed by the time you get back, so I'll see you in the morning. Floor Attendant Ashley, away! She's got Sailor Jupiter's little icon on her, like, vest. That's cute. Leaving me waiting outside with my 2 traveling companions. Not much time to chat, however, as Gavin pulls his van and a rental trailer around. Hello. Oh my, how exciting. I really go on adventures these days. Oh, Francine. It's just a quick trip, ma'am. We'll see. Any trip is an adventure if you make it one. Shall we? The 4 of us pile in, and it's off to the highway. Should I mention that I get car sick? I think that's going to happen today. Gavin. Oh, shit. It's the Mystery Machine. Francine's sleeping in the back. Oh, that's cute. This is great art. Gavin consulting a driving map on his phone. Trust me, this will save us time in the long run. Will it, though? Where's Hamza set up this time? On site at some abandoned estate just outside of town. It's about to be torn down, but they found a trove of arcade games in the basement. Ooh, a trove of arcade games? Okay.
Woohoo!
Sounds so exciting. I love arcade raids. Arcade auctions. Raids. Auctions. You guys got an arcade to English dictionary I can borrow? Francine, without looking up from her knitting, answers. I thought she was asleep. A raid is when a bunch of collectors get together and rescue games before they can be junked by their original owner. Oh, okay. That's cute. An auction is when someone sells off their arcade games one at a time to a crowd of active bidders. I know what an auction is. I just didn't know what it meant in arcade lands. So, which is this? A raid or an auction? It's both, dearie. Hamza, that sweet boy, buys up private collections before they can be thrown away. He rescues them from that terrible fate and then auctions off his finds. Sort of. Okay, now I'm fuzzy on the sort of part. I'm the newbie here, remember? Well, okay, so Hamza obviously auctions off games for the cash money, but he's a very whimsical kind of guy. Oh, we love a little whimsy. I once saw him trade off a vintage Burger Time in exchange for someone's super secret chili recipe, passed down through generations of family. Oh, okay. In other words, he's just on the edge of being a loon. Well, okay. This would be a lot simpler if it was just a raid. We pay up front, we declare what games we want, and cart them away. Fair enough. Instead, he ambushes us with these impromptu auctions and makes us come down there to entertain his whims. In the mystery machine? Sure.
Wonderful.
I think it's sweet. He wants to make sure the games go to good homes, to people who really want them, even if they can't pay. And really, we should be honored we got an invitation. He's trying to cut out the big franchise arcades like Deco's Palace and help the little guys, like us. Oh, that's nice of him. Thinking of the little guys. It's inefficient and relies entirely on keeping on Hamza's good side. Okay. Well, it's not terrible. Huh. I'm just gonna kiss up to Gavin. Why not? Gavin's right. Trading games for recipes, holding surprise auctions, currying favor and working connections. Sounds convoluted to me. If he wants to sell the games he finds, he should just sell the games he finds. Tell me Gavin like that. Tell me Gavin like that. Yeah, thank you. Good to have someone who sees clearly on a trip like this. I'll thank you.
Aww.
Oh, come on. Francine's right. Where's your sense of adventure? My family curse. I think it's exciting. Suddenly games. What will we find? What can we get? What mysterious bargains can we make? Who knows? Well, Naomi, I can see it like that. We need to temper our expectations a little bit, I suspect.
I think not.
We don't have room to add many more games, especially relics like Hamza usually deals in. Well, it depends. We can rotate them. What about the offsite storage unit? We can just rotate games in and out more often. Nearly full to bursting, and not cheap for us to rent on a monthly basis. I'm not saying we have to go home empty-handed. Certainly a few holes in our roster we can fill, should we find an excellent deal and beat the other bidders. But consider this above anything else, a way to maintain relations with Hamza, even if we don't end up bidding. Good point. Not bad.
Now, Naomi. Gavin knows the numbers.
Nah, I love you. You too.
I'm in favor of making our little fun plots more and more fun, but floor space is finite.
Yeah, floor space is limited.
Gavin, remember, if we find some darling little game Naomi would lavish adoration upon, we can always retire an older game.
Yeah.
Life, my young friends, is a series of trade-offs.
Well, not a bad statement there. Isn't it better to, not just settle and compromise all the time?
Well, now, there are trade-offs, and there are trade-offs.
Good point.
It's silly to say that you should never compromise. As silly as it is to say you should always compromise.
Good point. Extremes on either side are never good.
You compromise. That defines who you are.
Heck yeah.
You're all so young yet. You've time to make mistakes in learning what trade you need to make.
What ones we need to make. Got it. Unless you don't make rent on your apartment, or your stomach's growling. Iris and Juniper have pushed me to stop settling for less out of life, to stand up for myself and my happiness. Look at me, I'm on a road trip in the mystery machine. It's a floating car because there's no ground, and I've done just that without regret. So everything should be fine now, right? Right? New default topic conversation. Sorry, yeah. No, at least it's a nice day for an outing, right? Well, you say that now. Oh, come on. Wonderful. Glad I packed plastic bags to wrap cabinets in, just in case. That's our Gavin, always thinking ahead. Trying to protect your investments, huh? From Hamza's invitation, it seems this arcade was largely abandoned and left to rot. I'd rather not add water damage to the ailments the games are already suffering. Good point, good point. It's so sad when we come across a wonderful game that's ruined beyond repair. That is sad. It's tragic, though. Most collectors show their collections a lot of love, but others just don't care. You find old games in barns exposed to the elements are falling apart. Yeah. I suppose this is one thing we can easily agree on. It's important to take care of your games. For their resale value, you mean? A broken game's no fun to play with, and it's a shame to see a classic in terrible condition. Well, thank you, Gavin. Consider pinball. Pinball games are very prone to breakdowns, particularly older ones. To experience them in their glory, you need to show them care. Even beyond a busted game earning no quarters, it feels like a waste to allow an enjoyable game to lie fallow. A waste of true potential. Huh. Good point. Glad to see those two are getting along better, even if Naomi kept preemptively attacking him along the way there. With the rain pouring down on the van roof, conversation gets a bit difficult. Gradually, everybody resumes fiddling about with their phones, knitting, or driving. Naomi really should be wearing a seatbelt here. We all should be wearing seatbelts. Leaving me to wonder, exactly where is this auction or raid happening anyway? We've been driving for some time, leaving the city far behind. What would a massive trove of arcade games be doing this far out into the sticks? I mean, small towns need love too, dude. Maybe it's some closed down roller rink or an old bowling alley or something? Maybe. Oh. Or maybe it's a creepy old house that's likely haunted by exactly 87,194 ghosts. Ah, the classic Arazo luck in play. So majestically awful. Gavin pulls up alongside any number of other vans and trucks. We're here a little late, it seems. I blame the weather. Good grief. Is this really the auction site? Well, there's trucks here. Creepy. Definitely creepy. At least an 8 on the creepometer. An old home has character, I feel. Let's not judge it by the exterior, shall we? I guess not. With all speed, the group hurries inside to get away from the weather. Also, we're going to Castlevania now. A larger group has already gathered in the foyer of the crumbling estate, but one rushes forward to greet us in a blur, as the others pay little mind. Hello. Who's rushing forward?
Greetings, friends.
Oh, hi. Hi, Hamza.
Hamza welcomes our friends from the Funplex. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Gavin, stalwart as ever. Naomi, love what you've done with your hair. Miss Francine, a beauty surpassed only by your wisdom.
Ooh, nice. Oh, fresh.
And a new player, it seems. Who might you be?
Sharada Arazo. Hello. Pleased to
I
meet your
see.
acquaintance.
Greetings to you and yours. I am known as Hamza, seeker of antiquity, finder of things lost, player of games.
Well, thank you.
Welcome to, well, not my home, but a place where Hamza shall provide hospitality regardless.
I'm gonna be kind of nice here. Let's go with that one. I was unaware of the Reagan-era amusement machines were antiques on par with the Turin Shroud. Oh, he liked it. Thank God. Okay. You have fire indeed, but rest assured, many a holy grail may lurk in the arcade below. You may even find your own relic of a holy nature by Eve's End. Oh, really? I hope so. Alas, I've not a moment to enjoy your fine company, Shirada. Perhaps later, but for now, it is time. Ooh, coughing twice for attention. Hamza rallies the small crowd in the room to begin the proceedings. Clap, clap. Friends, companions, longtime allies of the noble art of the arcade, welcome. Welcome to Donnawood. Okay. Its story begins nearly 30 years ago when legendary pop musician Donna Michaels, singer of such hits as Thrilling and Mama Don't Mope, did a stately pleasure dome decree. What? Did a stately pleasure dome decree? Here, the reclusive idol crafted a private amusement park, a petting zoo, and an arcade. Oh. Alas, she could only enjoy this paradise for a short 10 years before her tragic death. Well, at least she enjoyed it. Well, needless to say, the estate has fallen on hard times ever since, and this year it shall be torn down to make way for condominiums. Out in the sticks? Really? But not before we have our say.
Friends, those games that Donna Michaels cherished still lurk one floor below, ready to be rescued from such a terrible fate.
Okay.
It is our moral imperative to do so.
All right.
I have paid the estate owners a princely sum for the entire lot. Now, Hamza parcels them out to you. By all means, browse the collection. See which pieces sing out to you.
Perfect. Before we explore anything, I'm going to save it. And I think we're going to end it here. Largely because I need to get my lunch ready and I'm starting to get sleepy because this game, while fun, is relaxing because it's just a visual novel. So let's go find somebody to raid today. I don't know who's streaming right now. But we can surely find somebody, I'm hoping. We'll see. But I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's find a raider, though. But let's see. Okay. Ooh. Well, I have an idea. Let's go say hello to Mr. Kim the Builder. They're playing Dragon Quest Builders 2. Let's just see if they're still going for a moment. It looks like they're still knee-deep in building stuff. Let's go say hello. Alright. I can type. Sweet. And then tomorrow I will be back into the land of Digimon with Digimon World Next Order. Tuesday, we're going to be going back to... What am I doing on Tuesday, Ryan? Not a Switch game. Is it a Switch game? No. What am I doing on Tuesdays? My brain can't remember. Hold on. I know what I'm doing on Thursdays because it's a new game. Oh, Magnum Lord. Duh. It is a Switch game. And then Chrono Trigger on Wednesday. I'm not sure if we're nearing the end of the game of Chrono Trigger. It feels like we are. But also big stuff just happened, so who knows. Friday's Final Fantasy X. And then Saturday was Saga Frontier. So I hope you guys are all having a good week. Had a good weekend, excuse me. Hope you guys have a good week ahead. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful night, friends. I love you all so much. And enjoy the raid. I'll see you over there.